Okay, boys and girls, you may have noticed that I actually missed a little bit of part 15. I'm showing part 16 right now, but there was a step in part 15 that we're going to do right now at the beginning of this video. It said at the bottom that we needed to drag the sphere 11 millimeters off the surface of the work plane, so drag it up. So if I switch to this view, you can see that the hint is there where the sphere should be now. So what I need to do is click on the sphere, I use the drag handle and move it up until that number at the bottom says 11. And that should put me right inside the hint, although the hint looks like it's at 12, but let's see, I'm going to put it at 12 and just rotate around and see how it looks. Okay, still not good. I need to drag it this way so that it's inside the hint. I probably messed it up when I was going through the previous parts of this lesson because I was moving things around quite a bit. Let me just rotate that around and see how we're doing. Okay, it looks like maybe I need to move it just a little bit down again. It looks like 11 was the right call. Let's go to 11 right there. I think that's perfect. So let's just take a quick look. It looks like it's completely inside the hint now. Everything looks good. Okay. So now it says that it wants us to drag the sphere 30 millimeters so that it sits on top of the cube intersecting as shown. So actually, let's take a look at this. If I drag it 30 millimeters, that's not going to be, well, let's drag it. First of all, let's drag it. Let's drag it over here. It's going to leave the hint, so nothing I can do about that. But let's drag it until it says 30. Oh, I know why this is off, because I dragged the cube around too. So, okay, so boys and girls, what you want to do here, and I probably should have done this in the last part. Actually, why don't I leave that there? Hang on. Yeah, this should be in the hint actually. And then once it's in the hint, I'm going to click next. It's going to save. And now, oh, it wants it back over here. So I'm not sure. This thing is a little bit confused. So let's see what we need to do. We just want to basically we want to make it look like the picture. So if you're having any kind of issues like I am, where you've moved your objects around, or you have maybe you have 10 objects on your work plane right now because you've been experimenting, which is great, that's fine. But you may need to, it's fine. Just make it look like the picture. The picture over here on the left-hand side is showing you what you need to do in this part of the lesson. So just make your work plane look like this picture. So I'm just going to take my sphere and I'm going to move it until it looks like that, okay? So basically I'm going to drag it. I'm not going to worry about the hint. Who cares? I don't really care about the hint. So basically I'm going to put the sphere right in the middle there. And I can see the top of it poking through the top side of the cube. But now I just need to drag it up a little bit until it looks more like the picture. Can you see what I'm doing? And now I'm probably going to want to see the top view. So it looks like it's centered pretty well. Let's go back to this view. I probably just need to make this a little bit bigger. Let's make it maybe 25 by 25. Let's see. Okay, let's go back to 25 and then out this way 25. 25 by 25. There. Now let's move it a little bit. You guys get the idea, right? Okay, now let's look at it from the top. That's looking pretty good, right? It doesn't quite go out to the edges, but you can easily change that by just clicking here and widening it till it looks like it's on the edges. Looks like if I do that, okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's go back to this view. All right, I would say my picture looks pretty close to that picture on the left, and I think I'm pretty much done with this. There, let's go on to part 17, okay? Part 17, the whole property. You know what, I'm gonna start a new video for this, so I'll see you in the next video for part 17.